be that girl. Wake up early. Successful people have a morning routine. Journal. Make your bed. Drink water. Work 9 to 5. Answer your emails. Work out 5 times a week. Stretch every day. Meditate. Read. Spend time with your family. Eat healthy but still go out with your friends because it's all about balance. Be there by 3 p.m. Clean your space and don't forget to smile. It's not easy. We all live a busy life. We need more energy because our energy should not be in our way of our success, our happiness. So today I'm going to share a few tips on how to have more energy naturally. Feed your gut. Healthy gut equals a healthy body. Your gut microbiota is responsible for so many things in your body. For example, almost 70% of your immune system, it has a connection with our brain constantly. The easiest way to take care of your gut is eat the rainbow. You probably know that there's fiber in plants, which is the food for your gut. There are non-digestible carbohydrates in there, which means that our body cannot digest it, but our gut microbiota can. In fact, they make food out of it for themselves, and they only use around 70% of that food. Other 30% is for us. So when you eat plants high in fiber, you'll get more energy even later down the road when they used up the fiber and created new type of energy source for you. I started to take probiotics lately and I see a huge difference in my energy. In order to have a good balance of the symbiosis, we need to give them the fuel they need. Fiber intake is something that we can all do with little effort. Limit caffeine. Not saying eliminate it, but you have to think about caffeine as a kind of stimulant because it is. It is stimulating your nervous system so you don't react to being tired that much, and it can work for a while, but your body will get used to it, and usually what happens then is that you increase your intake. I myself struggled with caffeine addiction for a long time, especially when I was an undergrad student, and I was literally addicted to coffee. Even after 12 hours of drinking caffeinated drink can disturb your sleep, which will eventually lead you to feel sleepier, more tired, less energy. There are 2 alternatives for me that I like to have instead of coffee. One of them is with ginger, mint and lemon, and the other one is a turmeric latte or golden latte, whatever you want to call it. For the first one, you're gonna need the lemon, some mint leaves and some ginger. It's naturally caffeine free, and if you use cold water, you still get the C vitamin from the lemon. You have a little boost without the crush. Mint leaves and the ginger is so refreshing. It's helping your digestion as well. And then the next one is the turmeric latte, which is one of my favorites. And because it's summer, I'm gonna make an iced turmeric latte, but you can obviously just make a normal latte. We need some turmeric, some cinnamon, ginger powder, and here is pepper. Pepper can enhance the turmeric's absorption as well as some other vitamins, so it's really beneficial to put some pepper into your tea. And then I usually blend it with a hand mixer. Vitamin deficiencies. It's really closely tied to our previous topic, coffee and tea, because there are anti-nutrients in tea and coffee, which stops your body from absorbing different kind of nutrients like iron, calcium. When you're having a coffee and you immediately eat your breakfast afterwards, or when you take your supplements afterwards, there is a really big chance that those nutrients will not be absorbed properly. So what I recommend is leave a whole hour between your coffee or tea and your meal and supplements. Always think of food as medicine. It is giving you fuel, vitamins, nutrients, minerals, so you can live the best life. In order to make the most out of it, we need to be more conscious about what we put into our bodies. And therefore I created this downloadable PDF, which I hope it's going to be helpful. Nothing complicated. It's a description of some vitamins and how you can access them in food and how it's best to eat them. Drink more water. I know We all heard it before, but it is huge. I know a lot of people don't like plain water, so what I usually recommend is making lemonades that are naturally sugar-free, or making ice cubes with different kind of fruits, making ice cubes from lemonade. I also really recommend having a water bottle with you everywhere you go. Fill it up all the time before you leave the house, and just make sure that you finish it by the time you come back. You're not gonna be in danger of dehydration, because actually even 2% of dehydration can lead you to be less productive, less focused. So just pause this video, I'll be here, drink a glass of water, and then come back. Another way to get some more water in your system is munching on some vegetables and fruits that are high in water, like apples, watermelon, cucumber, or tomatoes. Have a bedtime routine. You might only have so much time before going to sleep, but even 20 minutes of unwinding session can help you sleep better, and a better sleep quality will leave you with more energy. So what I always like to do, I am not looking at my screen at least 30 minutes before I go to bed. I'm trying to make an hour, but sometimes it doesn't happen. And I'm also trying to listen to some calming music like ocean sounds or forest sounds, or there are these high vibration sounds which I also love. They are really calming. I always stretch, and then I do my meditation and read something. Even this little routine, which takes around 25 minutes for me every night, is a huge benefit for my quality of sleep. I know sometimes we cannot extend our sleep, but we can make our sleep quality better. Make sure the temperature is right. If you can do anything about the temperature in the room, make your bedtime a ritual, make sleeping a ritual, because sleeping is really, really important for our health. Which brings me to the next tip: limit alcohol intake. Even though you might have a glass of red wine and you will instantly feel tired and sleepy, and you think that you can sleep better, no, you can fall asleep better, but your quality of sleep will be worse. You actually have two types of sleep cycle. You have the deep sleep and the REM sleep. Long term, you can develop different kind of diseases if you had disturbed deep sleep or REM sleep for a long period of time. Alcohol and caffeine have the tendency to disturb your deep sleep. Therefore, you will not be as rested as you could be. And I'm not saying eliminate it, but again, do it with moderation and do it with caution. If you will have an important day the next day, maybe skip that glass of wine and you'll feel more rested the next day. Chrononutrition. This is a really new topic, and basically in every single cell we have a clock that is telling our bodies when to release hormones, when to function properly, when to have more energy, etc. When we are aligned with this body clock, everything works better. But when we are disturbing this body clock, and let's say we're jet lagged or we don't go to sleep when our body tells us to go, we eat food irregularly, we will end up disturbing this body clock. And this body clock is crucial for energy, directly influencing your hormone production. And insulin is one of the hormones that is affected. Insulin is helping you breaking down carbohydrates and really important for energy production. But in different times of the day, your insulin production will differ. Later the day, you will need more insulin to break down the same amount of carbohydrate than in the morning. So therefore, research recommends having a bigger breakfast and a smaller dinner. A lot of people tend to skip breakfast because we just don't have the time. But making sure that at least you have something on the go, and this will help you align your body clock. I'm gonna show you my favorite to-go breakfast, which I usually do in this glass container. This used to be a peanut butter jar, so you don't even have to go out and buy a separate one, just use one of your jars. And it's very, very convenient because you can close it. There are several nutrients that are directly related to your energy. There are 3 in particular which I love to have in the morning if it's possible, so I included all of them in this breakfast: iron, B12, and C vitamin. Chia seeds are high in iron. I use this coconut yogurt, which is already fortified with B12. And it's also good for your gut microbiota because it's cultured. You'll get a lot of fiber as well from the oats. And then I use frozen berries because they are very high in C vitamin. First, I'm gonna add 2 tablespoons of chia seeds, 3 tablespoons of oats. I'm adding some cinnamon, which is good for balancing your blood sugars. I'm also adding matcha powder, which is optional, but it's good for hormonal balance. As much berries as you just want. And now the coconut yogurt. And then usually I would also add some oat milk, just a tiny bit, because I like it thinner. And now you can just put it in the fridge for overnight, so you can grab it in the morning and just go. That's simple. And then the next morning, I love to put on some granola on top. And we're good to go. Don't forget your water bottle. Move your body. Even if it's just a walk, even if it's just 10 minutes in nature, or 10 jumping jacks between 1 hour of work. Whenever you can squeeze in, just do it. Every single moment of movement will help you to have more energy. The more muscle we build, the more mitochondria we have. This little machine, this is how I like to imagine it. It's a little machine that is helping to exchange the nutrients into energy. Therefore, it's really important for energy production, and the more mitochondria that you have, the more energy you have. Elderly people tend to have less energy because they naturally lose muscle mass, and therefore they lose mitochondria as well. When you feel extremely tired and you feel like you're gonna collapse, get up and do 10 jumping jacks or walk around your block, whatever you can possibly do. Your body will thank you. I hope that this video was somewhat useful and you at least found something that was new. You don't have to incorporate every single thing I said, just a few tips that helped me to have more energy, so I shared it with you so you can have more ease in your day and you don't have to worry about your energy that much. And let me know what helps you to have more energy. I'm really curious. Sending you all the love and sunshine, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.